Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for the last cast of the night, where we're going to have some Tier 3 Division 16 3v3 action on the USE servers. We got Ghoul Gaming taking on Sloth Armada, both of them coming into this game with 3-2 records. Ghoul Gaming finding themselves with 58 goals for and 61 win percentage, well, Sloth Armada finds himself with 44 goals for and a 53 win percentage. We do now have the lobby up, but we will be waiting on the players to be able to get up into this game. Ooh. You already know it's a hype fire can. As in me, I'm a hype fire. There's gonna be a wild. Wow, Stream Elements is letting us know that we have Rocket League tonight. Sloth Armada, Ghoul Gaming. As we come to peace with the lobby. Sloth Armada, Ghoul Gaming. Five minutes away from the top of the hour when we should be able to kick this one off. We will have to see though how this plays out on terms of getting the players into here. Oh. As right away we do see Sloth Armada looking like they are joining up, so we are now waiting on Ghoul Gaming. Once we get Ghoul Gaming in here, we will be able to kick this one up. To give it the rundown one last time, as I like to give it within the final 5 to the hour, we have Sloth Armada and Ghoul Gaming both coming into this with a 3-2 record in the league play. Sloth Armada 44 goals for, 53 win percentage. Ghoul Gaming 58 goals for, 61 win percentage. So we do obviously have the lobby up, as we do have Sloth Armada in here. We are waiting on Ghoul Gaming. Once we get that up, we will be good to start this one on up. Let's get it. This guy already. Well, as we do wait for Ghoul Gaming, ideally they join up shortly, as we do have 2 minutes to the top of the hour. It looks like Sloth Armada is all here. Alrighty. They are on their way. Yeah, in no rush either, so. No rush, just quickly believes. Now we're all good. It is though. It's got to be those getting eager to play, you know. Once you're all warmed up, you want to just dive into it and get your series going. Show what you're capable of. Absolutely no problem, my guy. And they are here, so I will at least throw this out there. This way I know everyone has time. We will ask the question first. Alright, go, go, go. As long as both are here, if we can. Go, go. Alright, that looks like all players. Except, there we are. All players are up in this lobby, so we will get it underway. We got some Tier 3 Division 16 3v3 action on the USC server between Ghoul Gaming and Sloth Armada. Here we go, off the kickoff, starting back up. K-Man playing this one on forward in the orange side half. TRXC pushing it onwards, met by Ryjax. Ryjax taking it, pops over one and out towards the center it goes. K-Man will meet Ryjax again. Ryjax playing forward. Looking like he's going for this off the back wall, trying to double up, does double up, falls back in that corner for TRXC. Down he plays. Matt Beard trying to shoot one on net, but K-Man is there and bringing this forward. Met by TRXC into the far orange side corner it goes. K-Man trying to play on out, not quite able to do so. Drops down to Jeff Masters. Jeff Masters off his back wall, trying to come across. Not allowed to do so. TRXC now taking forward, met by K-Man. Down it will fall. Matt Beard trying to play back on up. As TRXC dives in and forces a good play back to the corner. Out of this corner he goes to Ryjax. Ryjax passing back out to Matt, who plays all the way back to the corner, but TRXC is there. Going off the ceiling, but Jeff Masters with a good read on it, but Matt Beard does push this one wide. K-Man pushing back in. Ryjax keeping it high and make sure CSR Skippy just has no chance of that. CSSR Skippy. A strong 50, pinching it back across. Out it comes, Matt Beard with a good touch over one, but back it heads to K-Man, but he gets 50'd by Matt Beard, but it is at least good enough to keep it out of the net. Jeff Masters playing this one on forward. Ryjax coming back on it, playing it back across, away from the net, off the wall he plays. Down towards the center it goes. Taken by Skippy. Skippy, it ends up 50ing across. Matt Beard playing back. Ryjax turning. Here he takes in the corner, gets past one. Not quite able to get back to it as Jeff Masters throws it back on out. Ryjax playing on downwards. In the corner, taking by Jeff Masters. Try to go high. TRXC was all over it. K-Man playing off that side wall. Matt Beard with one that goes just high of the crossbar. Ryjax tries to set down, but Jeff Masters dives in and fires one at the net, and he will convert. Sloth Armada finding themselves up one early. I keep saying early in games, even though 2 minutes and 8 seconds have passed. It is before the halfway mark though, so I guess early is correct. K-Man and TRX meeting up off the kickoff. Matt Beard plays on forward. As it does come on out, K-Man able to pop that one high and over the oncoming attacker. K-Man met by TRXC and back out to center it goes. CSSR Skippy trying to drop it. Matt Beard will not allow. Back towards it goes. TRXC playing off that sidewall. K-Man is up, pushes it back into the corner and tries to get a center on it. He gets it towards the center, but is met by a wall of orange defenders. This one plays back on out and across from Ryjax to TRXC. Out of the corner, popping up towards the center. K-Man trying to take this one across. And it ends up being a little weird, but it does. But Ryjax is able to dive in on it, but Jeff Masters with the save as he is there. TRXC popping this one back out towards the center. Down it falls, taken by Matt Beard. Advancing on into the blue side half. CSSR Skippy trying to push this one back out, but TRXC throwing it at the net, but Jeff Masters with the clearance. Ryjax gets met by CSSR Skippy back off the sidewall. Matt Beard with a better touch on that one and ends up pushing it on into the blue side half. TRXC over the one defender. Up he goes, looking for a planet, trying to get it, not quite able to do so. Falls back down where Jeff Master pushes this to the side, but Ryjax was waiting on that. CSSR trying to play back out to the outside. CSSR back down to the center. TRXC firing one. Ends up going just wide. Ryjax up for it now, and he pushes back to the corner where TRXC looking like he gets a look at this one. Off the back wall it goes, but CSSR Skippy is up and able to clear. Back into the orange side corner we go. CSSR Skippy popping high. K-Man firing one. Ends up hitting the crossbar, but Jeff Masters is there to put it back. K-Man getting the assist on this one, playing off the crossbar, but Jeff Masters will end up finishing it, being able to just beat the defender to that ball and slot it away to give Sloth Armada a 2-goal lead with 1:15 left to play. Back to the center we go. K-Man and TRXC. Pinching forward, TRXC looking like he got a little bit of a better of that one. Ryjax trying to play back to himself, but Jeff Masters reads it and plays on out. TRXC off the ceiling, plays on downwards, met by K-Man. Ryjax off of his own side back wall, playing forward, gets past one, but CSSR Skippy plays across. Matt Beard waiting on it. Here he tries to possess. Jeff Masters diving in, forcing it. Ryjax has it, but gets bumped by Jeff Masters, and K-Man pops over one. Is he able to get it with a good touch, but TRXC not allowing it to go. Ryjax back off the sidewall. Back to center it plays. Matt Beard takes. Plays on upwards. Here's where K-Man tries to go, unable to do so. Matt Beard plays across toward where Ryjax is. Ryjax trying to get a center, met by Jeff Masters with a 50. K-Man plays out, but TRXC playing her down. K-Man trying to advance on. Ryjax 50s, and it goes back to the center where TRXC plays to the side. Looks like Ghoul Gaming's going to need one relatively quick if they're going to have a chance in this one. K-Man pops high, left up for Jeff. Jeff able to put it away, and Sloth Armada get that third goal with an assist from K-Man, just popping it, keeping it high towards the center, and Jeff Master coming in there, getting the needed touch. That should about seal game one for Sloth Armada with 5 seconds left. Back to the center we go. CSSR Skippy hitting this one forward. Matt Beard plays on out. K-Man is up, but he will just drop this one back down, and we will see Sloth Armada take game one. Find ourselves with Sloth Armada, the 1-0 in the series, 3-0 game one. As it is a momentum-based game, we don't know from here. It looks like Ghoul Gaming might be making subs. We will have to see here. Ryjax joins back. And TRXC joins back, so they just needed to, looks like they just wanted the reset on this one. So, maybe changing presets. Who knows? Either way, on we go into game two. As all players are joining up. All players are in lobby. Here we are on to game two. Sloth Armada find themselves taking game one in a 3-0 fashion. A good defensive standing. But here we are for game two now. Ryjax plays on down to TRXC. TRXC coming off the sidewall, trying to play forward. Jeff Masters pushes it wide. Out back towards the center. Ryjax and Matt Beard end up pinching out, but K-Man is up for it, and he plays on. Jeff Masters pushing further on into the corner out towards the center. Matt Beard with a good touch to make sure K-Man can't finish that one. Ryjax back off the sidewall to the center to TRXC. He gets a good 50 on it with CSSR And back to the center he plays, trying to hit up Ryjax, but Jeff Masters says no. Matt Beard, 50s, back out to the centers, Skippy up. Back down it falls. Jeff Master playing on towards the center. Skippy trying to play across for K-Man. Taken by TRXE. A touch to be won. And on he plays. Trying for it with a pop and an attempted shot. Not quite able to get there. CSSR Skippy playing onwards up to Jeff. Jeff with the aerial play. And he ends up coming back to it on the air dribble and slotting this into that far corner from where he started it. Gets that second touch and puts it away. With the pass from Skippy into the air dribble. 1-0 Sloth Armada. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left to play. Back at it we go. Skippy being met by Matt Beard. Matt Beard plays on. TRXE 15 on this one, back out. Pushed across by K-Man. There it's met by Matt Beard. Up it goes. Skippy playing this one back down. Jeff Masters gets a good piece of it, pushing it onwards. Skippy off the side wall to where Matt Beard is sitting, but back to Skippy. Skippy tries to play forward, bumped away, and TRXE will jump on that one. Out towards center he goes, trying to hit Ryjax, but K-Man pushes it off to the side. Back at the central, bumps are happening, and then K-Man gets 50. Back out it goes to Skippy, but Ryjax is back and defensively prepared. Up TRXE goes, gets past one. In the blue half, K-Man pops it high. Still in the corner, TRXE shooting one that ends up the defender gets a piece of, and across it went to K-Man, but Ryjax jumping in at it. Back off that back wall towards the center. Matt Beard with a shot that goes just wide, and to TRXE putting this one away. Opening up the scoring for Ghoul Gaming with the shot that ends up going off the crossbar, but out towards the center where TRXE tucks it away. Matt Beard off the backboard, and TRXE puts it away. 1-1. Ghoul Gaming tie it back up. 2:55 left to play. Skippy playing her back out. K-Man trying to pass on upwards. Skippy is not able to get there before Matt Beard, so push back onto the corner. And this one's popped, but it is popped towards the center. Ryjax unable to get back to it, so CSSR Skippy putting away the passing play where Jeff Masters was able to force towards that center. Actually, I think Jeff Masters might have got a piece of it, forcing the 50 in for CSSR Skippy. 2-1 Sloth Armada. Back to the center we go. Ryjax pushed off kickoff. K-Man playing it on outwards. Into the orange side half. TRXE with a pinch. That was a rocket, but Jeff Masters was able to get a piece of it. Keep it down towards the center. CSSR Skippy turning on it, but then met by Ryjax as he pushes back on in the blue half. Jeff Masters hitting this one up. Up the field it goes. K-Man trying to possess it. Fires one. Matt Beard is equal to the task. CSSR Skippy playing on. TRXE back out of the corner. Ryjax gets met by Jeff as he tries to play center, but TRXE with a passing play up to Ryjax, unfortunately unable to get to it. Skippy plays upwards towards the side. Matt Beard not quite able to make the play on it. Does go for a bump play to maybe throw it off. Ryjax is able to get next touch, but down to K-Man it goes. K-Man pushing this one onwards towards the orange side net. Matt Beard with a good play to make sure it can't find the back of the net. Out it pops. Matt Beard was bumped, but Ryjax finds this, fires one. It goes just high, and K-Man pushes on out. This played on by Skippy, met by Matt Beard, a 50. Back down center, Ryjax up for it, unable to get the shot off where K-Man was reading him the whole way. Back out towards center, not quite. Jeff Masters pushes wide now. Down into the orange side half, it falls, but Ryjax tries to possess it, but Skippy will not allow him to do so. Towards the center, this comes rolling across. Matt Beard making the 50 and putting the save on it. This K-Man also was trying to push that one into the net, but unable to do so. K-Man with the shot fired. TRXE able to avoid a bump and push it wide. Good plays defensively. Ryjax going into it, going for the double, unable to get to it. Back down it goes. TRXE firing this one off the pipe. Not quite able to find its way back. K-Man clears it on, trying to find Skippy, but Skippy was not able to get back to it. K-Man off the side wall and up it goes. Playing down towards the center where Matt Beard plays on own. There's taken by Jeff Masters. Pops high towards the center. It looks like it's Skippy going for it. Unable to convert. Back it comes down. Ryjax now playing on. Met by K-Man. K-Man pushing it back down to where Matt Beard is sitting. Matt Beard tries to advance, but Jeff Masters throws it back towards center where K-Man hits down for Skippy. Skippy tries to play to the sidewall, but TRXC is already there waiting. TRXC up over one, and the save by Jeff Masters to convert on that. Skippy off of his backboard to the side, and Ghoul Gaming not able to find it there, but Ryjack's playing this one back on up high, up for TRXC. TRXC off the ceiling with the shot, bounces over two, back towards the center. Ryjack tries to put it, and it will fall in the center. Ghoul Gaming not able to put it away for the answer, but Sloth Armada will find themselves winning game 2, 2-1. It was so close at the end, but Ghoul Gaming unfortunately unable to get back to it. We do find ourselves Sloth Armada up 2 in this series, as they do finalize that game. Into game 3 we go. Sloth Armada takes it, they can end the series here. If Ghoul Gaming takes it, they're looking to try to go to 5. Back off the center, Jeff Masters and Ryjack's 50s well into the orange half. In the orange half, K-Man playing her down. TRXC pushing on wide. Up he goes, trying for a ceiling to play it, but it falls down for Ryjack. Ryjack plays center, Matt Beard throwing it towards the net, but K-Man will make the save and push it wide. Ryjack's off that sidewall, playing back on hold for TRXC. TRXC back to the center. K-Man dives in and throws it across before anyone from Ghoul is able to get to it. Plays on out of this corner hard, but Ryjack's with a good touch on out towards the center, but K-Man with a decent look at it. Plays across, but then it's up for Skippy. Skippy playing for K-Man, unable to get there. We do see a demo strategy coming out of Sloth early in this one. Falling on down, and Jeff with the great read on it. It 50s on upwards, and then Jeff able to get back to it as it falls down right to the side of the net. He slots it in. 1-0 for Sloth Armada. 4:14 left to play. Still a lot of Rocket League. Here it goes, back into the blue side corner. Matt Beard trying to get a touch on it. Uncertain if he did, but it went out. And TRXC converts on that one. TRXC reading it and slotting it, putting it to that far pipe and away. Tying this one up relatively quickly. 4:06 left to play, 1-1 game. Back to the center. K-Man met by Matt Beard. And up, TRXC tried to play it. Jeff Masters pushes this one back on into the orange side half, taken by Ryjack's. Ryjack's off that wall, playing on down. Skippy does force cross. Matt Beard up for it. Shot unable to quite go. Pops back out towards center. Looks like Ryjack should be next to it. Ryjack tries to pop. Met by Skippy as Skippy tries to advance it. Matt Beard forcing it in the corner. K-Man pushing onwards, but TRXC will push it on out. Jeff tries to play out. TRXC with the center. Matt Beard not quite able to beat the defender back to it. TRXC playing all the way across, and K-Man and Ryjack's in a race for it. K-Man advances this on into the orange side corner, and out it goes, where Matt Beard pushes back to the corner. TRXC is up and hitting forward. Jeff Masters gets a good piece of it. Fires just wide, but Ryjack in the corner now looking for it. Skippy plays out, and K-Man fires one that goes just high. Back out we play. Skippy with the turn on it, but Matt Beard is there. Matt Beard trying to play with the upwards, but it ends up falling to K-Man, who then advances. But TRXC throws back into that blue side half. Jeff Masters back to the corner. Out of the corner, Matt Beard playing on, trying to advance. Ryjack's looking for something on it, but it falls to K-Man, and out he plays now. TRXC popping it back up in the center, but Jeff Masters is up for that. Ryjack's met by Skippy and a 50 back into the blue side corner. Ryjack's with a decent play off the blue side corner, but was unable to have a man center. It falls down. TRXC trying to play on out. Left for Ryjack. Ryjack's just high and wide. TRXC with a shot, but K-Man was able to recover in time and push this one away from the net. Skippy met by TRXC, and down it pops. Ryjack's firing one towards the center for TRXC, and he slots it away. What a great pass from Ryjax to start this one, and what a great redirect from TRXC to slot it away. Finding the opening in the net, giving Ghoul Gaming a 2-1 lead with 2:12 left to play. CSSR Skippy doing well off the kickoff, goes to Ryjax, but then played on out. K-Man met by the orange defender who forces a 50, out it goes. Taken by TRXC on into the blue side half. In the blue side half, K-Man tries to play, but TRXC forces across. Across it goes, CSSR Skippy forcing high. K-Man playing onwards. Jeff Masters advancing now. Ryjax tries to possess this ball, met by K-Man. TRXC firing one. Jeff Masters with the save. K-Man popping it back into the corner. TRXC to the center for Ryjax. Ryjax trying to hit TRXC back, was not able to do so. Mattbeard with the center. Ryjax pops it, it goes just high back down to Mattbeard, and Mattbeard puts it away. Ghoul Gaming finding their stride here, finding themselves up 3-1 with 1:23 left. Off kickoff, Ryjax. Jeff Master meet back up. K-Man plays on down. Ryjax tries to play on out. TRXC off that corner. Off the corner, back down. Mattbeard 50 towards the center where K-Man sits on it, plays on out. K-Man trying for Skippy, not unable to get back to it. Ryjax pushes this one wide. Jeff Masters throwing towards the center of the net, but Mattbeard is there and ready. Up it goes. Ryjax trying for a redirect, unable to get it. Falls down to K-Man. K-Man back into the orange side corner. Oh, for Jeff Master. Jeff Master shoots one far, but Mattbeard with a good touch on it. Skippy back up into the corner. Jeff Master trying for a touch. Ryjax forced away by that one. TRXC 50ing with the defender, and it ends up falling wide. Skippy pushed it on. Jeff Masters back into the corner. TRXC popping this in his own corner. K-Man firing one, but Mattbeard is there for the save. Ryjax finally plays on out. Into the blue side half now, 21 seconds. Mattbeard pushes back on. Towards the center we go. K-Man pops into the orange half. Skippy trying to advance with the touch. Jeff Masters, it pops on out. Mattbeard trying to play on it. Ryjax off that sidewall, back to center for TRXC, who pushes this on upfield. Jeff Master pushes wide, and it's killed there. Ghoul Gaming will get a response game in game 3. Two-1 series now as Sloth Armada found themselves striking early and often. Ghoul Gaming finding a bit of a stride here in game 3. Will they continue that momentum to force it to go to game 5? Oh. Back into this one we go. In it for game 4. As we see the players all joining up. Game 4 ahead of us. Sloth Armada wins, they take the series, but Ghoul Gaming did just bounce back after being down 2 and take a game. They are trying to force us to go the distance. Quick touch off the kickoff. Here we go. K-Man met by TRXC and demoed there, but Jeff Masters trying to dive in at, but Mattbeard gets a good low 50. TRXC tries to play for the center, but Skippy is there, pushing on into the orange side half. In the orange side half, Skippy advancing. Down for K-Man. K-Man unable to get to it. Mattbeard firing one. And it does end up finding its way past the last defender, and Mattbeard will score to put Ghoul Gaming up 1, 24 seconds into this one. As it shot out towards the center, and Matt was ready to fire one. Back at the kickoff we go. Ryjax and K-Man. Ryjax meeting on with K-Man. Back towards the center, it pops. Jeff Masters advancing onwards. Ryjax playing on out. TRXC, good touch to control, but Skippy playing back across. Ryjax up to TRXC. TRXC with the redirect. Pops back out towards the center. K-Man pops and onwards it goes. Matt Beard at least with the touch, advancing it towards his corner instead of the net. Jeff Masters plays on out to Skippy. Skippy with the shot to the far pipe, and Ryjax is able to just push it away. K-Man trying to play on it. TRXC firing one forward. Ryjax dives in and forces a 50 on it. Skippy now trying to beat him, but unable to do so. K-Man now takes his chance. Played out to Matt Beard. Matt Beard with a good flick past Jeff Masters. And Ghoul Gaming will find themselves up 2-0 with 3 minutes and 49 seconds left to play. They are trying to force this game 5. K-Man was not quite able to get back to that one in time. Back at it. Jeff Masters pushed onwards, but was met by Ryjax. Up it goes for TRXC. Tries to slide it away. Hits the crossbar. Unable to do so. Jeff Masters pushes back on out. Skippy advancing on forward. TRXC pushing into his side corner and pinches on out. On the out, K-Man looking for a shot. Was met by TRXC, who advances on to Ryjax. Ryjax looking for a play on it. Jeff Masters forces this one on out towards center, where TRXC trying to take it across. Gets met by K-Man. Up it goes. Jeff Master looking for a potential play off the ceiling. Leaves it for Skippy. Skippy trying to advance it onwards. And Ryjax will be able to clear. On the clearance, back down to the center. K-Man jumping. TRXC, though, will push it away in time. Jeff Masters trying to advance. Once again, met by TRXC. Turns on it. Gets met by Jeff Masters yet again. Matt Beard is up. Plays on out. Skippy advancing back on. K-Man up for it. K-Man off that corner, down towards center. Skippy with a touch back out to center, but Ryjax and Matt Beard will do well to put this one away. Coming back out, TRXC trying for a fancy play off the wall, unable to get it. Ryjax now trying to advance. Gets met by Jeff Masters, who booms this one on into the orange side half. TRXC pushes it forward. Skippy now plays across, looking for K-Man, who ends up not being able to get a piece of it before Matt Beard plays into that far corner where TRXC is. TRXC trying to play across, and it falls down to Matt Beard. Matt Beard trying to slot this one away, but a good save by Skippy. TRXC diving in, but K-Man pushes this one on wide. Ryjax trying to dive in on there, unable to do so. Jeff Masters with a 50. Skippy pushing back on wide. Gets a touch to at least get past Matt Beard. K-Man tries to advance and gets past TRXC, but Ryjax is there for it. Ryjax throwing it to the far side corner where TRXC ends up playing the defender back to the center and put away by Ryjax on the pre-jump of that. He was all over this play. He saw what TRXC had coming, and he was already up and redirecting it instantly. That pre-jump put him in a good spot to even get it past Skippy. Ghoul Gaming find themselves up 3-0 with a minute 51 left to play. If they do end up taking this one, we will end up going the whole 5. Back down it falls. TRXC pinches it and puts it away. Ghoul Gaming up 4. Minute 44 left to play. Pinches with the ground quick to throw it into the back of the net. Back towards the center. Matt Beard meeting K-Man. Off it goes to Skippy. Ryjax trying for a ceiling play, unable to get it. Jeff Master advancing this one on. TRXC popping it on up. Ryjax is up for it, trying for a redirect, unable to get. K-Man advancing this one on forward for Jeff Masters. Jeff Masters trying to take there, met by Matt Beard. Back out towards the center it plays. At the center it is being left, where Matt Beard will push this one wide. Skippy playing wide now. And then TRXC. K-Man on out, trying to advance. Advancing for Jeff Masters. Gets 50. TRXC advancing into that far corner, trying to get a shot off, but Jeff Masters is all over it. Matt Beard does end up dropping this one, and it's left for K-Man as the demos are trying to be had for Sloth Armada, trying to open themselves up for something. Ryjax throwing this back into the blue side half. Towards the center, but K-Man is there. Matt Beard playing back down, it falls, but Skippy with a good touch to ensure that the touch goes high. Jeff Masters advancing onward. Skippy trying to look for a bump play maybe. Jeff Masters with a good flick off back wall, met by K-Man, but it goes just high. Back out we play. Jeff Masters trying to make a play on it, but actually TRXC takes it, tries to pass across, but Ryjax is unable to get to it. TRXC back, trying to play out his corner, but Jeff Masters pushes it back on upwards. Matt Beard diving in now with a strong 50 across. Ryjax up for it, unable to quite get there. TRXC now out of the corner. Ryjax also looking for something on it, but pushed away by the blue defense. And Jeff Masters met by Matt Beard as it falls in the opposing corner. We are now at 2-2. Get ready for the game 5. Sloth and Armada taking games 1 and 2, but Ghoul Gaming responding similarly in games 3 and 4. On to game 5 we go. Winner takes the series. Equal here from Ghoul Gaming Team B. And he's a Ghoul Gaming fan, but we've also seen the Armada fans in chat too. We are getting the series. Whoever shows up big in this last game is going to be the one that clinches it for themselves. Who's getting the win? Hodge is predicting the reverse sweep for Ghoul Gaming. Sloth getting the W without a doubt from the King Banana. Thank you for the follow, Equal. But here we go into game 5. The pressure is now on both these teams to perform. One and done. Whoever takes this game wins the series, although it definitely hasn't been one and done. We've seen 4 games. Both teams bouncing back, trading blows. Off we go. Jeff Masters trying to start this one off with a bang off the back wall, but Ryjax is not having it. As he jumps on out, Skippy now taking over 1, trying to advance with a shot fired, but Matt Beard is there. It pops up. TRXC now into an air dribble, being met by Jeff Masters. Down for K-Man. K-Man slotting this away early to give the Sloth a 1-goal lead. TRXC plays up, but was unable to follow, and with Jeff Masters jumping, and then K-Man was able to pop it over the defender and right tucking it near to that pipe. Sloth Armada up 20 seconds into this one. Jeff Masters being met by TRC. Ryjax down it plays. K-Man advancing onwards. TRXC pushing wide. Out of the corner we go. K-Man being met by TRXC. Back into the corner taken by Ryjax. Ryjax off that wall, playing on outwards where Skippy will play back towards the corner. Skippy looking for a central play. Left up for K-Man. K-Man unable to hit. Matt Beard takes, but is met by Jeff Masters, who fired one. Ryjax with a good job pushing that one on wide. Did not allow Sloth to advance their lead. Ryjax pushing back across now. Over he plays down towards the midfield. TRXC out of that far corner back towards the center. No one's able to connect with it, but Ryjax will get back to it from the pass from TRXC. He finds himself taking a long way, but ends up getting there just before Skippy turns up on it and putting it away, tying us back up at 1-1 apiece. 3:57 left to play at anyone's game. Back off we go. Ryjax trying to advance on Skippy. Off the back wall, down. Jeff Masters with the pass. Is Skippy able to get back to it? And he does! He tucks it away with the light touch. Sloth Armada getting the response right back to put themselves back up 1. Jeff Masters with the good pass downwards off that back wall, allowing Skippy to dive back in and put it away. 2-1 Sloth Armada, 3:47 left to play. Here we go, Skippy meeting Ryjax off the center. Jeff Master trying to advance this one, looking for some. TRXC will push that away and not allow for any double touch opportunities. K-Man trying to advance, gets bumped out by TRXC. Matt Beard trying to take here, but Jeff Masters playing off that back wall. Fall center towards Skippy, but a good play by TRXC to push it wide. Met by K-Man back into the orange side corner where Ryjax will push it. Jeff Master trying for the center, looking for it, unable to get it before TRXC pushes this one on out. K-Man throwing back towards the center. Ryjax touch off backboard. TRXC trying to advance now, met by Skippy. Matt Beard off playing on, but Jeff Masters will force this one on out. Across it plays over to Skippy. Skippy waiting on it, trying to take a dribble with a shot fired. Ryjax pushes it on wide. Jeff Masters now taking it high, gets past one, unable to get past Ryjax. Down to K-Man goes. K-Man plays back to Jeff Masters, who shoots one, but Ryjax pushes it on out. Ryjax now trying to take possession of the ball, looking for something, unable to do so. Skippy now bringing it back on into the orange side half, met by Matt Beard, up it pops. TRXC unable to get there, and Skippy puts away another. Sloth Armada finding themselves up 2 now with 2:34 remaining in this 3-1 game. Converting with the shot off the sidewall. Back to it we go. TRXC meeting up. There we go. Plays on a cross. Jeff Masters pushing on forward. Ryjax not quite able to get to it. TRXC racing back, but unfortunately Skippy's not able to put it away. K-Man with the pop. Matt Beard up for it, and it ends up falling for K-Man as it slowly rose off this backboard and was uncertain. K-Man is able to get the soft touch when it comes off back down, and he puts it away. A 3-goal lead now for Sloth Armada. 2:19 left to play. Don't start the celebration too quick, as anything can happen. You're just in a good spot if you're Sloth Armada. You got to be digging this. Back to the kickoff we go. Ghoul Gaming trying to respond. Pushing on into the orange side half. Looking on out, Jeff Masters with a good touch though. Ryjack throwing it back on across. Skippy forcing this one back on out towards the center. At the center, TRXC pushing across, jumping down. Matt Beard not able to get a piece of it. K-Man advancing. Ryjack putting this one to the side. Up its plays, Jeff Master playing towards the center. TRXC trying to put this one in an attacking position. Back out, he gets it, fires it off the pipe and out. Jeff Master tries to advance, which met by Ryjax. Jeff Master still playing across. Unable to get the touch Matt Beard wanted, but TRXC popping on upwards into that far corner, met by Skippy. Skippy advancing outwards. TRXC cutting across now, trying to get something going, but K-Man intercepts and fires one at the orange net, and it ends up going just wide, but Jeff Masters does get the race there and puts it away. 5-1 for Sloth Armada, putting up a 4-goal lead now. They've got to be feeling confident. Ghoul Gaming needing to find 4 goals in a minute 16. Can they do it? Here we go back at the center. TRXC meeting up with Jeff Masters. Good 50 froth kickoff for Ghoul Gaming, but K-Man popping on outwards. Up high it goes. Ryjack's up for it. So is Jeff Masters. Unable to get a piece of it. TRXC pushing over the last defender. Is this able to fall in? TRXC will find an answer. Unfortunately, they're going to need 3 more, but TRXC getting it started here. Minute left. 3 goals now within a minute. Ghoul Gaming. Can they do it? Back to the center we go. K-Man being met by Matt Beard. Off it plays. Ryjack's up for this one. Firing. Off wide. Skippy pushing it onwards. Skippy trying to bring on out. Jeff Masters pushes forward. Matt Beard off this side wall. It plays back towards center. Good touch by Jeff Masters over Ryjack. Matt Beard will force on the issue there. Skippy met by TRXC, and that is looking towards the net. Ryjack's unable to put it away. Jeff Masters advancing on back into the orange side half. Out it goes. K-Man back towards the center now, taken by Matt Beard. Matt Beard throwing up. Ryjack's trying to get a touch, unable to do so. Jeff Masters pushes wide. On out it goes. TRXC trying to 50. Ends up 50ing over where Skippy was sitting, and down it goes for Jeff Master. Jeff Master met by Matt Beard. Up TRXC is. TRXC tries to advance towards the front of the net, and unfortunately Jeff Masters clears this. That probably solidifies the Sloth Armada win in Game 5. Off this sidewall now, K-Man playing on outwards. Up it goes. Ryjack's keeping it high. Will we at least see a last-second goal? Jeff Masters playing on out. Skippy trying to advance, unable to do so. We will see Sloth Armada denying the reverse sweep and finishing this series. GG's to all. Absolutely insane series. Sloth Armada taking games 1 and 2. Ghoul Gaming bouncing back with games 3 and 4. But Sloth Armada finding the stride again in Game 5 to close out the series. More suspense indeed. Jeff letting you know that the Game 5 does create this suspense. And that for sure was quite the series we just got to witness. Where Sloth Armada wins 1-2, Ghoul Gaming respond 3-4, but Sloth Armada is able to deny the reverse sweep, close it out in 5, and end it there. With that, that will end my night of casting. So thank you all who are here for coming on out. Thank you to Sloth Armada and Ghoul Gaming for the great series. It was fun to cast and definitely was an insanely close time with the way that ended up going. So thank you so much for having me cast. Good luck in the rest of your IGL seasons and have a great rest of your week. Later.